A man who on every occasion has given the best that he has.
I'll be right beside you.
I'm holding on for you to come around. I've waited for so long, I've run aground. I feel I'm burning up inside. Oh, hear me crying. I feel like everyone's alive, and I am dying. 'Cause you are all I need. The reason I breathe.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my friends. Nice to see you around. Ryla or Professor Gino, thank you so much for being here this early, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, we even got a sub, actually. Thank you so much for this. God damn, I unfortunately missed it, simply because I wasn't ready to transition the scene. 24K Divinity, nice to see you around, man. How you been? Let me get some water. Alright, boys, are we ready for another failure tonight of orcs? Let's transition this bad boy. What's up, guys? Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here once more, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this evening with me. Is it a Tuesday or a Monday? Because I totally forgot. Yeah, it's a Monday. Alright, it's a Monday. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Man, today was such a busy day for me. Such a busy day for me. I just like to do a little bit of a clap for the latest video. Oh my god, what a banger. What a banger. What's up, Vilksies? What's up, Vilksies? How you doing, man? Welcome, guys. Nice to see you guys around here. Already Tuesday here, probably. Probably is. Wait, what do you mean already Tuesday here? Where you from? Where you from, Ryla? Give me a moment here. I'm trying to figure out stuff in the background of things. Alright, so that, ready? Good stuff. So I want you guys to tell me, you're Indonesian. Oh wow, great, man. Great. You know, it's funny that you say it's a huge portion of the people that watch me are from Indonesia. Which is interesting. I'm not sure how that demographic got towards me, but people are more than welcome, as always. People are more than welcome. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Nice. So tonight we're gonna do another hour at Orcs. Really setting up the entire thing, because yesterday we failed miserably. It was like such a stupid fail. Yesterday, we didn't play with demi-humans, we weren't correctly buffed, it was just like weird. I forgot to unclick my Agris. So, I wanna ask you guys, and please contribute a little bit to this. How many of you guys watched today's video? I really want to know, how many of you guys watched today's video? Because today's video is the best, the biggest video growth I've ever had. Today's video, for all my 10 months or 9 months on YouTube, it just killed everything. It just killed it. I've never had a video with bigger growth than today's video, which is like, wow. It just murdered. This happened looking for Mystic Guide around 5 months ago and I found your video. Damn straight, man. Damn straight. So I'm super happy about today. Today has just been such a great productive day. Alright. Extra damage to demi-humans. We got this exquisite. We got this. Let's buy stuff.
Halcyon is big, isn't it?
Yeah, what's up, Dime? Thanks for watching it also. Not just you, everybody. Big spend enhancing? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It's not even that. I just put so much effort editing it, and then I made sure that the clips were done well, the transitioning. I just made it very pleasing to the eye. Did a very, very good thumbnail on it. Named it properly. It's just great. What's up, MR? How are you, Verdict? I'm doing well, man. What about you? And the other thing is, what's the plan today? The plan is really simple. Repeat yesterday. Because yesterday we failed miserably at Orcs, and I really want to kinda... Wait, what? Okay, good. And I really wanted to make up for that, because yesterday it's like, we did far too many extra things. So, I really want to do that instead, but first let's just organize some stuff. We have things to sell. Man, I really need somebody to buy these voodoo dolls. Season. Right, yeah, we're gonna keep these for the lantern just in case they will be usable. We never know if they're gonna change something. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Hold on. Let's get 70 million with me. So yesterday, the thing with Orcs, yesterday I was recording footage for the next upcoming Breaking Mystic video. And unfortunately, we farmed for the past 10 minutes with full-blown Agris, which was like, obviously it inflated the numbers quite a bit. The idea of these series, as the first video suggests, really is to kind of really showcase how Awakening Mystic is doing after the buffs, and most importantly, is she worth playing in particular spots? And, you know, since Maigo is still the menace of the game... Wait, hold on, I have a thing here. Oh, organic feed. Since Maigo sucks is still like the best mid-game grinder, like she's just... Why only 10? Like, what got to me? Let's buy 90 more. At least have 90 with me. Alright, good stuff. Good. Let's get this out. 70 mil. We have the exquisite. We have the draught. Let's make sure the pets... Yeah, pets are fine. No, we don't care about Agris. We have this, we have that. Yeah, everything is with us. Let's move towards the Marnie's realm. I will be doing this on the Marnie realm. But I really have to hit Glish first. I really have to hit Glish first. Alright. I didn't even plan on doing second video orcs. I was thinking about orcs perhaps later down the line. But, you know, orcs just seems like such an obvious choice to make. Because orcs is literally, are you playing Maegu? No, then play Maegu. Like, that's the orcs really in a nutshell. But it's so interesting to kind of explore all of these spots with the new Mystic on Awakening. See how she performs, break her, see if it's worth breaking her. Because the idea of this video is not to necessarily say that, you know, Awakening Mystic is the best grinder. Just for curiosity, do you enhance Logia for profit? I have in the... Where the hell did I go? I have in the past, but only once. I've never done Logia enhancing outside of that. I did profit out of it, but not too much. Not too much. Unfortunately, you can't enhance Logia for profit right now if you want to buy everything yourself. Just the black gems are out of stock. Life skilling is dead right now. You know, one of the things for life skilling, this is especially true for life skilling, the less life skilling there is, the more profitable life skilling is because of the demand. Things just go up in price. Some things, not necessarily all things, but yeah. So I'm gonna hit Glitch, gonna buy 5 of the things. And we hope for a very good hour today. We will be recording also, so it's gonna be great. And this is gonna be definitely released tomorrow. I have no reason not to release it tomorrow. Unless something happens, obviously, but still. Alright, we forgot to buff ourselves, so we're gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to hit Velia now. Sorry, Velia. Heidel. So I'm right now with the demi-human artifacts. Yesterday we were with Vicious Shadows, which plays a part, but demi-humans are just far too good compared to Vicious Shadows for all purpose on orcs. In fact, there's a very cool, very cool feature on Garmoth.com, even though it's like incredibly inaccurate. You can put predation on a couple of spots and then put demi-human just to see the difference, and the difference is something like 10% increase. It's cap, right? It is cap, yeah. But demi-humans is an uncapped stat, so it still bypasses the cap, which is why it's strong. I'm gonna do just attack. I don't care about the defensives. I wanna keep it as pristine as possible. Oh really? I can't... Man, this is one of the most annoying things ever. How your horse is just not capable of doing stuff. And... oh, I love abusing this bug. I wonder how high can you drop? I'm not sure if it's from the new patch, but ever since the new patch, you can jump from very high up. And if you press the drift key and just hold it while the horse drops, it doesn't register it as fall damage for whatever reason. I've noticed this. And Gino coming again. Thanks, Gino. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you so much, pal. We're probably gonna wait until they get distributed like last time, though. Appreciate the help, Gino. Thank you so much. So let's do that. By the way, I need to be honest with you guys. Today happened something I've never experienced as a YouTuber ever. I got super chats from comments on YouTube. It's essentially somebody donated from a video. Like, it's so weird to see that, isn't it? It's not live. There's no reaction to it. He just said thanks and there you go. Get you some. I'm like, damn. Hey, there we go. They're starting to fly out. Let's give a clap for Gino, guys. Gino is one of the greatest contributors for the channel, period. Like, throughout all the platforms, all contributors. Just thanks so much, Gino. It's well appreciated, you know this. Didn't even know that's a thing. Me neither. I just didn't really know that that really was a thing. Myself, too. Alright, let's get in here. Gino the MVP. Alright, so make sure we're here. Make sure this is set up. Put them on the most big boy gathering. 2 of these. Alright, let's make sure this is set. Exquisite. It's good. Everything's fine. Alright, what do you mean on the road? It's not on the road. Good. 50% very fast. 90 of this. Get this thing going. Scroll. Level 2. Let's move. Gonna pop the E buff so we start clearing as fast as possible. I really would prefer to kind of not go too hard. Clearing without having the lights up, so it's something that I'll try to avoid. I'll just clear in between camps so that we can still get lights up, but at the same time not forsake all the damage. And I'm about to need a repair. It just never goes according to plan, does it? It's insane. It is insane. Is that Giants or Frenzy Giants? There's no need for Frenzy here. Absolutely zero. There we go. What's up, Olin? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. And of course, as always, we're begging for a weapon as fast as possible. That's what we want. I am going to literally just make use of repairing right now before the mobs start pairing up. Alright, let's do it right here. Repair very fast, get this out, and... oh no, I failed. Come on, man! Alright, there's a powerful light that emitted. Doing alright? Awakened Alan yesterday. Nice, man. Do you like the playstyle? We're gonna repeat up until this rotation here. Man, the difference with Demi-Human is insane. Wow. The difference with Demi-Human is just great. Alright, let's just get a move on. Perhaps I should have warmed up because this is my first grind hour of the day. I'm trying to pair the mob first before I go massive unload on him. Alright, let's put a 100% here. It's gonna kill quite a bit of them. Get this, good. Alright, rotation is set up. Unfortunately, it wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be. Tomorrow will be the majority of the footage which I will be using, so today is literally another test hour. I don't do these footages live for a reason. It just really kind of takes away from the concentration, because streaming stuff like that, talking, etc. But oh man, like the difference with Demi-Humans, it's insane. It's literally 30 AP on top. It's like so many brackets. How much ever you make per day average? I've lost the motivation to grind. Really depends, man. A lot of what I do from YouTube really interferes with how much I really want to grind. And bear in mind, after a video, I'm just completely wasted. I just don't have the energy to grind as much as I used to. Alright, we got a Voltara. Let's move. Good stuff. Clear, 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 clear. Gonna get these guys too. Not bad. Clear this prison as well. Let's move to the next one. Awakening Mystic with this is just insane. A lot of mobs are being left behind, but I would prefer that. Hold on. I will have to pick that later. I literally can't now. My phone just rang and it's my dad. Sorry, Ryla, I didn't answer your question completely. My bad. Got distracted. Typically, if I grind, I'm making at least 4 billion. I start with 4 billion. I have days where I really grind a lot. So there are days like these. I really like the clear though. Feels like I'm playing with Okiara. It really is the demi-humans that are playing into that quite a bit, for sure. I really enjoy this. Also, the rotation is pretty simple and repetitive. So, it's easy to break it. Grind money upgrades, damn straight. It's what the game is all about, isn't it? There's a baby orc over here. I just molded. Okay, let's get these guys out of here. Good stuff. Kill this camp. I mean, yeah, you just have to, you know, motivation for grinding. I definitely know what you mean. Like, definitely, I know it's a pain, but you're not motivated to grind unless you actually have an adequate goal, a goal that you're like excited about. So the question here, Riley, is really, you have to find something that excites you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a gain in terms of APDP. It can be, hey man, I really just want to get some sort of, maybe something with horses or life skilling or anything. You just have to find something to excite you. Me personally, it's videos. It's me personally, it's videos timed up, at least I think timed up, with the fact that I want to be as best on my Mystic as you possibly can be. So it really helps. You love doing PvP? Well, put it through the prism of, hey, if I grind more, you know, I can get stronger and kill everybody better. Or literally start grinding on Arsha, so you PvP and grind at the same time, so you're just looking for trouble. Liking the gameplay, fighting style also helps with grinding, yes. Definitely does. I can confirm it's one of the most important things. If you don't like your class, for example, if you play a class just because of how broken it is, you will eventually be tired because you will not enjoy it. We're not sure if this is your case, but still, it's just, I guess, worth to mention, right? Definitely worth mentioning. Hey, what's up, Kearney? One of the things which motivated me to save money was actually to buy a Centaur belt. Then I saved the money and I was like, yeah, I don't need a Centaur belt right now, so I have money. I know, it's weird. It's literally what got me to save money. I was like, man, my Mystic is so squishy. I can't play her without a Centaurs. But then I was like, yeah, but I'm like 35 billion and I can order a Deborica. So it was like a very weird conversation that I had in my head. I'm actually really close to enhancing a Deborica, so why not just do it? Do that instead, because the Centaur is a follow-up to that, so it just makes perfect sense. My motivation was MP and HP potion. Once I have this, I've given myself new grinding lows, Larzeka compass map. Exactly. Like, this is one of the most important part. Is people really, the reason for which people grind Elton, the reason for which people like the compass in general, is literally because people are not motivated by money to progress. You know, the prestige behind the pieces that you're grinding, it kind of has more weight than the silver income that you're gonna get. So it really helps. Motivation does not necessarily have to be money driven. It's just, it's what kept me grinding for 130 hours on Histria onto the Elton rotation. It literally was what kept me grinding. And it what also made me stop grinding, because I was like too tired of it. At one point the motivation just slipped away. It was the main attraction of the stream when people were like excited to watch Histria grinds, because you never know when the Elton is going to drop, right? But then things happened. Let's do this. Oh, here? Good. So yeah, just find something to motivate you. If you haven't done your MP potion piece, it's actually quite motivating to do it. Because I can't even tell you the amount of difference that makes to your playstyle. Like, you stop using generator abilities to generate and spend on resource, which speeds up your damage. Mana potion is actually contributing towards more damage. Believe it or not, like, it's just, mana pot is more damage for the overwhelming majority of the classes out there. So when I got my mana potion, I no longer was worrying with my Mystic in the way I was doing the rotation. I didn't have to force myself into maneuvers that would usually be kind of labeled as spirit generation, etc. So it really helps too. You don't feel like... I don't feel like you'd grind MP in Griffin. Wait, what? I don't understand what you said. You don't feel like grinding mana potion at Griffin? What is Griffin? You mean the Navaran Steppe? Oh, it's so much easier compared to what it used to be. Like, it's insane how much easier. Ah, you don't feel it. Eh, you know. If having more damage and not worrying about mana potions isn't your thing, fine. Too much weight. Yeah, this is gonna be... I would say probably top 25k, even though my goal was 26. My goal still is 26. I want to get 26 as Mystic on Awakening. The average here for Awakening Mystic is 21. If we are to believe Garmoth and treat what it says as gospel. Which is a lot, rotation, DFS, drop rate possibly too, org also. No worries, Ryla, thanks for being here nonetheless. Really mean it. Thanks so much for being here. Don't worry about it. The amount of mosquitoes that have been here in Bulgaria recently is just Even though I have a... What do you call this thing? Like, I have one of the nets, mosquito nets. Even, it just... They still pass through it. I'm not sure if they've gotten smaller or whatever. They're so annoying. And the bites are the itchiest thing ever. I hate mosquitoes. Hey, Org. Okay, let's finish clearing this side and we'll go finish him up. Alright, turn the Agris really quick. Make sure we're stationary for a bit. $287. Nice. Actually good. Oh my god. Forced runner speed, 180 hours? Oh, dude. That's not okay. That's quite unlucky. I gotta think of ways to catch this camp over here without having to go backwards and slow my clear speed. Also, I'm going to... yeah. I'm gonna play with Elcars tomorrow. I don't want to have a single bit of these miss. I mean, I can actually put them on right now. Even though it's a little bit of a me issue, the fact that I'm missing. I can just do this and never miss as well. Like, I can just keep my cooldowns in a better shape. But I guess it's orcs, I can't treat it seriously. What was the average trash allow? Here, verdict. 21k if you believe Garmon. But obviously it really depends on what type of a spot you're playing at. It depends on what type of a class you're playing with. It depends on how many bosses you get, even though the bosses are not really necessarily the... Not necessarily the top contributing factor, but still, it helps. It definitely helps you being above the hit cap, crit cap. So, also another class dependency thing, especially I mean the crit cap thing. Some classes that aren't crit capped here, they're gonna lose AoE potential. You know, if you look at Awakening Mago. I came with Awakening Mago. This is one of the things that I never... I didn't even want to show what I got with Awakening Mago. I finished 21 minutes with Awakening Mago with only 5k farm. It was insanity. It was like so bad. It was unbelievably bad. The Awakening Mago thing here. I would still be above the normal average for the spot, but that's just not gonna satisfy anybody. So it was something that I didn't even want to show. It was so bad. It would just be nothing but detrimental towards the content that I was making. It wouldn't paint Mago in a good picture. Even though she's kind of okay when you get the weapon just outside. The weapon is... oh my god. You might as well just play... like, what's the worst grinder here? I don't know. Might as well play Awakening Lawn or something. I don't know. Which is a notorious poor grinder, sadly. Man, these berserkers, dude, they're so tough. Tomorrow will be the day. If I get right now with the demi-human set, which is like vastly superior, if I get around 25 I'm gonna be okay. I'm just messing up my rotations because this is my first hour for the night. I couldn't grind today at all. I was doing so much YouTube stuff. On a daily basis, I'm rendering footage, just editing, I would say, actually. Around 7 hours on a daily basis. It's insane. What's up, Jam Lover? How you doing? Is Elvia somehow similar to Marnie? Can one be attacked by other players in Elvia? No, it's that's the purpose of it. You can't interact with other players in Marnie. You're in your own small zone where nobody can touch you. You're completely safe. There's only one catch up to it. If you die, it kicks you out and resets the entire spot. So nothing gets saved. It's an instance that is being generated every time you enter. What are your thoughts on Tamer regarding PvE and PvP? Tamer is so... I don't know, man. Like, Tamer is... Nobody plays Tamer. Nobody plays Tamer. The only people that can tell you how Tamer is the one that play Tamer. I can tell you how Lan is, I can tell you how Hashashin is, because I see these classes. Yet Tamer is just nobody. There's nobody playing Tamer, unfortunately. In fact, at the high end game, they're less than both your palms. Less than 10 people that play it on high end game. I was mentioned the name of one of the people that is a top contributor to Sakurai Underwater. And because of that guy farming Sakurai like crazy, he is making an average on Sakurai. We're talking, he starts at 12k, 13k on Sakurai lower with Tamer. I got scolded a little bit for believing that that is a real average number and that Tamer is the best Sakurai grinder. I'm not sure how wrong I was, but it makes sense that, you know, if a class can pull 12k trash on Sakurai, then why shouldn't we take one person's performance for average when that is obviously achievable? I just don't get it. But anyways, it's yeah, Tamer is just, nobody plays it. But that's its charm, with all honesty, YB. That's its charm. You might ask why, well, and how, really. Well, it kind of... It makes it exotic. And people respect exotic in this game. They really do. When you see a Tamer, you're like, ooh. You know, nobody says, ooh, Tamer, noob class. Nobody says Tamer, oh my god, like, she's so broken. Nobody says, look at you playing a Tamer, you're normie or basic or stuff like that. Can you bet? No, Elvia is your own realm. Like, nobody can enter it. Nobody can enter Elvia but you. It's like your own small space. Nobody can get inside Elvia but you. It is you, yourself, and only you and yourself. There's nothing else to it. Guys, I have a little bit of an announcement, kinda, or rather something that I'm gonna brag about. Today we passed 200k monthly views on YouTube. We passed 100k to this month too. So we're growing. So Marnie is basically private with Elvia is... What? So Marnie is basic private while Elvia is buff private. No, 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 no! Marnie is... Okay, let me just construct this as a reply to you. Marnie's Realm is by no means different from you farming into the actual world where you see all these players. Nothing is different for Marnie's Realm. Like, there is nothing is different. It is exactly the same. It's just that only you can access it so that you can have some free time grinding without somebody interrupting you for DFS. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Literally, that's it. The only difference which can be measured is that it may or may not be not the best spot for farming. So luckily for orcs, this is, for the overwhelming majority of the classes, the best spot to grind. For the overwhelming majority of the classes. Some classes not. Succession Berserker not. Succession Mago not. They need much more room because they overclear this. So yeah, this is it, literally. It's just, you create a separate instance only for yourself. Nobody can enter it, nobody can PvP on you. You just sit and grind. For 1 hour and 5 minutes is what you have. The 5 minutes is a buffer, so essentially you can make sure everything is ready. If you want to set up your rotation, you can do it within 5 minutes. This is something that I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna set up the rotation, which means that I'm gonna do a quick clear with the lanterns. Just make sure that the lanterns are done, and then we'll start clearing so that I can squeeze as much trash an hour as possible, because it's a thing that requires literally less than a minute for you to go through. It requires less than a minute setting up the rotation, so it's something that everybody should be doing on Elvia Orcs. It's not like setting up your Gyfin rotation with the despair for 15 minutes, you know? Or starting your Hex Hour when you get a boss and then overclocking it to prove a point that Awakening Magu is a viable Hex grinder. I really need to get a weapon as fast as possible. You mean Awakening Mystic? She's Super Saiyan. Succession is kind of more like it, I would say. But I see what you mean. It is a melee fighter, martial artist inspired thing, so yeah, it would make sense to draw that comparison. To be honest with you guys, I'm not sure if I am excited about Edekia's Lantern at all. Just seeing how it looks on Global Labs, it's something that I don't even want to touch foot on. I just seeing how 1.3k evasion targets get literally, by definition, one shot, like one hit. It just makes me not being excited about it, because I'm an evasion player. They should do something about the accuracy of the mobs with Edekia's Lantern. I'm not excited a single bit about it. Let's move to the other side. How can, like, this ability have no accuracy tied to it, man? I don't understand it. I don't understand. How the hell did somebody miss putting accuracy on this thing? What I mean is Gushing Waters has 0 accuracy to it, so it's What the hell, bro? Let's give it the entire kit good accuracy and then make one of the spells hit less, because it does hit hard though. I'll give it that. When it doesn't miss, that is. Good stuff. Desync. Fun times. There he is. Like, am I slow or something, man? Like, what's up with me? Am I like stupid or something? 40k aggros, just blew it away. Dude, like, what's happening with me, man? I think it's too much working in the day. This is why I need to do these in the days. I am just distracted about anything else. I just blew 40k aggros on the spot. I just forgot to turn it off. 42k aggros on the spot. Yo, what's up, Deki? Sell me an Awakening Mystic. Verdict. There you go. If that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. Think you need rest? I do. But it's only in the evenings though. It's when I start streaming and I'm kind of just chilling with you guys and I kind of start speaking and relaxing. It's just I don't want to use Agris without monitoring it, you know. I think that's the issue here. It's okay though. People will laugh at me once this goes live. It's fine though. Give me a couple of good things, I'm new to your content, brother. Do you want to be tanky? Do you want to be actually the tankiest PvE class in the entire game? Literally the class that is statistically with least death compared to any other class in the game. A class that is more vampire than Awakening Blonde. A class that is tankier than anything else out there, especially with DR. A class that is considered the only comfortable grinder on Crypt of Resting Thoughts. A class that can literally summon dragons with her fists. A class that is going to be so hard to get in PvP with to the point where unless you're 735 gear score, you're absolutely considered worthless and you should never be playing it. Do you wish to be this? Play Awakening Mystic. I'm never good at selling people. I don't like this, Thomas. I don't like this, man. If somebody has to sell you to play a class. This means that you're not interested to play a class. This means that you're like hovering, looking for something. It's the worst kind of mentality in order for you to start loving and appreciating content for this game. Not putting you on the spot or anything, it's more or less the way the approach came to me. Sell me on Mystic, play it, sell yourself. Sell it yourself, like just buy it. Buy it and see if you like it. I just don't think that's I don't like this. I don't like this. I shouldn't be buying you in. You should be having interest in playing it, and if you have interest in playing it, I'll guide you through it. I mean, it's 630 gear score, nothing is viable, so it's like, yeah, nah. Or be Witch Wizard and be the most wanted class in video. Nah, Shy is the most wanted, what are you talking about? At no given point can Witch and Wizard be like that. A pen or tin is so shy, as scarce as these are. But yeah, just to go back into the topic, I've never liked it. I don't want to get people on board with my class. I just want to show that my class is good. If you want to play it, this is when my content is gonna be useful for you. I don't like selling Mystic, even though it probably does that. It's not intentional. I'm not selling you Mystic. I'm just showing you through my content that Mystic on Awakening, especially on Awakening, like something like a very poorly represented spec, even after the buffs, which was so weird to see. Like, Mystic popularity has not raised, even though buffs made her above viable, scratching optimality in most spots. It's just, I don't get it. Perhaps it's people... I mean, it's not the dragon, man. I know people are going nuts over the dragon. There's something that they don't like about Mystic, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, true. Probably it's Megu. If Megu was not a thing right now, probably more people would be playing Mystic on Awakening after the buffs. It's the curse of BDO, guys. Unless something is buffed and put above the previous flavor of the month, people won't be touching it, really. Hey, Soulbound. No worries, man. Don't worry about it. You're out here, ain't you? By the way, guys, how many of you guys did see my video today? And also, let me just brag about it once more. Today's video, my Road series, is my highest grossing video we've ever done onto the channel. Which is like, thank you so much for that. And it's my highest viewed, just highest gross, not my highest views, but my highest grossing video ever. For half a day. This I played Sacorser, it's so spontaneous on my end. Sacorser for me, I felt like she was everything but smooth. I felt like she was random and spontaneous and locked with her animations, and I thought that I would really enjoy her because thematic Awakening Mystic very close to it. But there was just something about Corsair that I really just was not interested in myself. Can't really put my finger on it, I just didn't think too much about it. The class just didn't spark any interest from me. Oh, I was damn lucky. What are you talking about? This is attempt number 36 or 37 this thing went, man. As far as I'm aware, I'm below average. Just that I don't like to put in my content, you know, oh, look at me, I struggled so much. I deserve what I have. I'm not like this. I would prefer to show you the hype moments and for us to get excited all together. If you want to get the info, you're gonna get the info afterwards. I guess I just do content very different compared to other people. I know more people would be interested in seeing others fail, but I don't know. I guess I'm just weird like that. Guys, we've been farming. Yeah, I'm just being a complete idiot. Like, I'm so exhausted mentally to the point where I literally turn off my gouge instead of my Agris. And I've been farming for the past 30 minutes without a draw, and my chat is not looking at me to tell me. Oh god. I need some rest. I need some rest. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight, hopefully. Last night I had a horrible sleep. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. So 32 taps out of Tet, lowest cursed. Wait, to make a Tet or from Tet to pen? Because I didn't understand that. To make a Tet, ah, okay, wow. Sorry to hear that, man. My Tet went on the 9th attempt. My try went on the 16th. My duo went on the 1st. My pry, I think, went on the 11th or something like that. And then 37 for the fails. So I'm still below average onto the entire price of the thing. Which is expected for Goddard. Like, the idea is to be below the average but be more accessible. In terms of enhancing it, just the brackets of it. Although I would never enhance a Goddard again. I would never enhance a Goddard again. Goddard is a nuisance. I would rather save 7 billion and attempt a Black Star every like twice or 3 times a week if I grind a lot. I would prefer that over enhancing this Goddard because the percentage getting it to Tet, if you buy it from Tet and then enhance it, sure, but it's still going to be it's still going to be bad. But at least the Tet will serve you better purpose than a Black Star on a base Tet. So yeah, it's a pick your poison type of thing. Get stuck with a Tet Black Star or have a Tet Goddard, which was gonna farm a lot more. This is the thing about Goddard. Oh yeah, I'm full purple, man. I love it. What's happening? I do like aesthetically Goddard more. But only for the main hand, because at least it bulks it up because of the fog. For the Awakening, I still prefer the Cestus Sun to Black Star. Man. Guys, I'm just spacing out. What the hell is happening? I'm just exhausted. I was thinking about doing these streams during the day, but that's going to impact the coverage quite a bit. Oh, it could be the heat as well, man. Could be the heat as well. Most likely it's the heat, because I don't have AC. I have a fan behind me, it's blowing in my back all day. Who knows what the damn electricity bill is gonna be because of this. I don't have AC, sadly, guys. We are planning on getting one, but I'm not entirely sure when that will be. We will probably skip this summer season without AC and get one for winter or something. No. By the way, maybe you got a good suggestion. I'm looking for a nice grind spot to drain my Agris. You got any spots for me? Close to Orc, Elvia, Soft Cap, Kertuga. Even though you would be better in an AP cap spot for Agris, but there are none that you have access to. Except Jade Forest. But I mean, yeah, Jade Forest could be. What's your AP? AP and DP? Jade Forest is really good with Agris. It's like 900 plus million an hour. But you have to commit to making a flame to make that useful. It's like Orcs, yeah, Orcs makes a lot of money, but are you selling the shards? Same type of question. Because shards here are 20% of the money. 277, 273 for Sick Courser. Oh, I think you'll be okay on Jade. But give it a go a couple of times. You can watch some of my videos, have a couple of Jade videos on speeding yourself up there. See if there is a Suck Courser video. I would recommend you to watch. There's this player by the name of Leifonda. He's a North American Andy, and he's gonna... He can help you. I think he's a partner with PA, like myself. I'm not sure how mobile Suck Courser is. Maybe you're a good Centaurs grinder. You know, Centaurs is a pretty chill spot. You can just move around. You can... But I'm not sure how good she is there. I know Mystic is not the best, but not the worst. Valkyrie, presumably the best. Musa, Maigu, Wusa. Sorry, Musa, Maigu, Musa, Maigu, especially in Awakening. Maybe also Maewa. I mean, what? Not maybe, definitely Maewa. But she has a little bit of an AoE issue, so I don't know. Hi, where can I grind for money? I'm 277 AP, 380 DP. Anywhere really. Just pick a spot. No, just kidding with you. Well, at that AP, you can farm Star's End. With that DP, you can definitely farm Star's End. AP is gonna be fine. But not the pillars. You'll die on pillars. You're definitely die on pillars. I don't know. AskGarmoth.com is gonna tell you a lot. Tagged Wusa? Nah. I'm not sure Wusa will be good on Centaurs. Man, I'm so happy that Centaurs aren't as prominent as it used to be as a spot. Like, Centaurs was better than almost 90% of the spot in the game. It was like so contested half a year ago. No worries, no worries, no worries. Just to, you know, I don't get the spot caps at the top of my head. Alright, there's the Voltara, guys. Let's pick that bad boy up and let's start rocking it. We will have to unload though. Alright, let's go unload. This is not 22k, by the way. And we have 10 minutes left now. We did waste 40k Agris because I forgot to turn it off. Because I'm stupid. And I need to do these grinds into the day time. Otherwise I'm just brain dead. What's up, Theodore? Why do you grind orcs with your gear? So I do these series, Theodore, recently started them, where I'm trying to break my class, Awakening Mystic. Or Mystic in general. I am a Mystic. Well, just playing both specs, it's just that I'm playing Awakening right now. But I digress. And I'm trying to push with my gear, as big as it is, trying to see, like, which spot would be the most profitable, the most rewarding, I would say, not just necessarily profitable, the most rewarding spot for my class. And I started this recently. I started with Kratuga. That's the first episode. It was live 2 days ago. It did kind of cool in terms of performance. People showed interest in it. And the second episode is Orcs. So right now I'm just warming up with a couple of hours of Orcs. None of this will probably make it into the video itself. I'm going to do one separate hour of me grinding, being focused early in the morning after a warm-up and stuff like that. So yeah. Wanna try Kratuga? Definitely, try Kratuga, yeah. Oh, Gino, man. Oh, dude, thank you so much once more, man. Thank you so much, pal. Appreciate that so much, Gino. Thank you. Yeah, she can't tune an epic grind here and I get like 12k trash now. What? Are we talking about orcs? What do you mean 12k trash an hour on orcs? That's really poor. How is Valk nowadays? I was thinking tagging her, just wondering if I'm wasting my time. On Awakening, she is above okay. She's definitely viable, but Succession Valk, I think right now is regarded as the worst grinder in the entire game. Oh, Gyfin, wait. Gyfin, under, yeah, I mean. My hours became about 13k recently. I'm so happy about that. I'm doing consistent 30 plus k hours. After doing my rotations, stuff like that. Suck looks boring. Oh no, Succession is actually the more engaging spec of the boat. Succession is quite a bit more APM than Awakening Valk, and also the more interesting playstyle. Awakening Valk is just an old spec. It is very simple. You can't really go wrong with it. Barely any room for error. But you will be stuck in animations that you're gonna hate. So. But yeah, Awakening Valkyrie is a great grinder. Like, she really is a great grinder. She does very well on Gyfin Under. I'm not sure about other spots. I've just seen her on Garmoth and Gyfin Under, so... hey, what would you recommend going for crystals with Awakening Mystic? I have a guide onto my channel. It's actually onto my page. The first time you go into my channel, it's like literally posted there. It's an Awakening Mystic Guide 2023. It has everything that you would ever need to really start your journey with Awakening Mystic. Gearing it, making it, rotations, all of those things. Where to grind. Everything. I'm bored in video and I'm thinking of rerolling to get some fresh new energy. What do you think of Lan, Kunoichi, and PvE? Kunoichi will probably be the best choice in Succession. Very intricate spec, high APM. It's gonna keep you engaged. I played it, trust me. It can be annoying though with its movement, so it's gonna take a little bit of a while to get used to. In terms of Lan, I would highly recommend you stay away from Lan. Unfortunately, it's a very underwhelming grinder. She can't really do much compared to other classes. Really, how did I miss that? My bad. Don't worry about it. It's okay. The guide is so fresh. It's gonna this will be the Mystic guide onto the platform. I'm pretty sure about it. It's just that specific class guides do take a lot of time to become relevant. It's not a thing people look for onto the snap of a finger. Also, let's be honest, I released that guy when Awakening Mago came out, so that kind of hindered it. But what's up, Mod? Nice to see you around, man. Thanks for being here once more, bud. You feel bad because you can't PvP on Mystic? How come? Evasion issue? Yeah. One of the things about Mystic, if you see a Mystic in PvP the likelihood that the player's evasion is quite high. So it's kind of, yeah. Got 4 minutes more. Man, I really need, I'm gonna do a perfect setup for tomorrow. I don't want to see these misses, man. It happens only on 2 abilities, but there's nothing I can do about it. The abilities just lack accuracy, and me being optimal is not using certain abilities that would increase my accuracy. I just need a little bit more. I'm really considering Mechalods, even though Mechalods are like what, 8 accuracy, 2 AP. I don't think it's gonna be worth. While being animation stuck, plug it in the ear. You want an outfit named Verdict Mystic outfit. Man, yesterday I was thinking about him. You know, Perlibus actually hate me, believe it or not. At least there is some sketchy behavior. But I really think they have a little bit of bitter taste left from me, and it's obvious why. You know, I trash talk the game all the time, and even though it's in a very critical way. And I do tend to say a couple of things at the developers that are really passing off as offensive. Even though it's nothing, it's not verbally abusing, but I'm calling them rookies, I'm calling them, they just don't know what they're doing, stuff like that. And I've been trying to kind of take a chill pill, stay behind. Ever since I became a partner, I'm kind of trying to pick my word carefully, not have these outrageous when we have bad content like I usually do. If it's bad, I'm gonna call it bad, but I'm just more diplomatic, if I could say. So I don't think they'll ever, even for a single bit, give me any notoriety or any light of day, no matter how big I become. They don't fancy somebody making such content. They would prefer to have somebody consume and be very, to pick my words carefully, be onto the consumer side disregarding quality. At least that's the notion that they've, based on their actions, this is what my impression is, based on what they've said, based on what they've put me through to get partner, etc, etc. It's kind of that notion that they really don't want to partner people that actively criticize the game. So how am I partner? I think I just became too big for them to say no. Although that can be just a brutal delusion in my mind, but just to finish the topic, I don't think they'll ever do anything for me. Like ever. I just don't think they will. I am really skeptical of their intentions with me yet. And there are many reasons which I don't want to disclose. I'm not interested in starting any drama, but there have been hints, let's say, that I'm not really liked. Which is fine. I'll still be Verdict, I'll still be the guy here for you guys before the partnership, and doesn't matter if I get stripped away from it. Verdict stays. I will miss the buffs though. I will miss the buffs. Alright, 20 seconds. Let's cut this thing off. Do you also DFS on Mystic? Yes. It's my PvP class, which I'm comfortable on, so. I even DFS on Awakening, it's just that Awakening's likelihood of success is kind of slim compared to Succession, but Awakening is something that I've grown to be more accustomed with, the way she's supposed to play. Alright, let's get done with this. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's exit. How many trash loot you got on average here? With Awakening Mystic, I average about 24,000. But please note that these numbers were before I did. I've started doing the tests again. Yesterday we did 26.8, I think. Yeah, yesterday we did 26.8. Which we removed 800 because I did set up the rotation. So I removed what I got from the start of it all. So it's like 20. Yeah, you get the idea. But it's like she's definitely really good here. Not top tier, and you can't battle Mego, as I said, but yeah. We're getting sidetrack here. Just Mego is too strong, man. What Pearl Abyss should have done is just leave Mego single target damage. It wasn't the best in the game nonetheless. Instead, they're nerfing the damage, keeping the AoEs, which didn't do shit. It didn't do shit. None of it took any effect. It was literally none. Zero. Nada. None of the changes which they introduced to Mego actually had a detrimental effect towards Mego's gameplay. It was so funny. Just that now it's more balanced, so she's not blowing out everybody out of the game. So yeah. I feel like she lacks a lot of damage compared to Succession. 6, she seems like a beast. She is a beast. In PvP, that is. Definitely. Succession has probably twice the damage of Awakening, but Awakening has twice the CC in terms of slows, in terms of keeping people locked into the ground. She has a vacuum. She is a lot more tankier. She has a DP buff, which is great. The DP buff is something from the recent buff, so she is definitely the tankier option. And because of this DP buff, we're kind of starting to see Awakening be played a little bit more aggressively nowadays, because you have plus 15 DP, so that contributes a lot. So you no longer are completely necessary to go full-blown evasion without any compromise. So I'm really happy about that, if I could say it. Alright, let's get out of the horse, get out of LV. I'll exchange these tomorrow, the shards. I won't tag this hour. I just messed it up. There's no reason to tag this hour at all. But you're still, as an evasion player, as an evasion class, sadly, you're still really completely locked to Centaur's Pandaborica. It's like, guys, I can't even tell you how annoying this is. You don't have this as any other class, to the point where if you want to be really viable, you have to have Centaur Pandaboric. Otherwise, it's Sitzils and Orkinrad, which doesn't. It's just like it's a meme. You sacrifice Sitzil and Orkinrad sacrifices. What was it? Sitzil and Orkinrad was 11 evasion less or something like that. I need to check it. There was the difference was big into the late game. It's actually quite big. All right, let's just sell these things. But anyways, this is what I'm doing. This is why I have my orders on Deborica. We're hoping to snipe at least one. It doesn't matter which Deborica it is. If it's a base or a try, we're hoping to snipe anything really. How is Mystic now? Good. She's definitely good. But unfortunately for me, I didn't find any PvP guide to show me what to do with actual combat. For Awakening, I highly recommend you see _Travesty on Twitch, like this. He is my pal. He is a great player. He's a great person to talk to. The guy will never let you hanging. I really enjoy talking to him. He's like just genuinely a good dude. He's extremely passionate. Extremely passionate for Mystic. So yeah, I highly recommend you to talk to him. So for Evasion, Centaur Belt and Debonac, yeah. Otherwise you have to go Sitzel and Norkenrad, which is like the budget version that is too far behind Centaur and Pandaborica. It's why you see all of the players that play Evasion actively chase for Pandaborica. That's the reason, actually. All right. How much money do I have? I have like 50 bill on me. Whoa. I have 50 billion on me, guys. Okay, thank you so much. We'll check him out. Definitely tell him I said hi. He knows me. We're friends, so pretty sure he will be very happy to see you there. Be sent from me. Also, in my Awakening Mystic PvE guide, I mentioned there, literally, if you guys have any questions for Awakening Mystic PvP, go hit my guy Travesty. Like, he just knows the class so much so much better than the vast majority of people. We have 87 shards. Cool. You done with the Mega Awakening? Ichijo, I think I am up until I see a buff. Awakening Mystic just performs better than her, and it is what this channel is revolving around. I am Verdict the Mystic after all, and the Mega was something that I picked up completely by accident because I love the class. I usually don't cover other classes. In fact, if I cover other classes, I'm kinda pointing on what's wrong with them rather than really rather than really gameplay. So Mega was such an accident for me. I covered Succession Maigo, I covered Awakening Maigo just because I really enjoy the class. In fact, I would prefer right now to play Awakening Maigo than Mystic, but, you know, the brand that I've built here, I would prefer that to stay as Mystic over Maigo. So yeah, we'll see this Friday if we're gonna get a Global Labs patch with anything about Maigo and Awakening. Let's heat these bad boys up. I have so many things. Guys, I need so many shards, it's insane. I have 4 Crystals of Harmony that I'm gonna turn into 4 Hooms. I have a Crystal of Darkness, which I have to turn into something. I have Crystal of Bitterness, which I have to turn into something. But the thing is that I don't want to buy these shards. I want to grind them. But what's the difference between me grinding them and me buying them? Like, I'm still gonna profit. And I will still forever and ever need them, so I don't know. Maybe I should leave a couple of hundred while I'm sleeping to melt. But these are my 4 Hooms. I have 4 Crystals of Harmony. Let's see if there is something into the Land of Morning Light. And nothing. Let's see how the video is doing, the new video. Hey, Adequate, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh, the video is doing so good, guys. I'm so happy. Andrew, HP crystals you recommend? Well, it's right now Hooms. Hooms are the best HP crystals in the game. The new Hooms. I don't think there's a better HP crystal in the game. Hooms are 75 HP. I think, right? The Kidrict. The Kidrict, I think, is... Hey, Theodore! Thank you so much for the support, man. Welcome. Welcome as a member. Everybody that got membership, please join the Discord, guys. Connect your Discord server with your YouTube to have access to the page over there, which is exclusively for subs and members. So it would mean a lot to me, guys. If you wonder where the link is, it's down below into the description of the YouTube stuff. There we go. Why am I getting like 2? Why am I getting 2 notifications for... Oh, because one is subscription, the other is membership. Yes, yes. Man, Gino gifted today 10. We have Tio to join on his own whim. It's a good evening stream, guys. Thanks for putting food on the table, team. Appreciate it so much. And I just hope that you guys really enjoy the YouTube content. Like, it's my pride to enjoy this thing, guys. I can't even tell you how happy I am to have this as a full-time job and keep on doing it. I just hope I don't disappoint, man. Just hope I don't. Let's actually check the whom's. So, I know that you have to have Jin Gloria Special Evasion. So you want to have 2 of these for health. Then you want to have the new whom's, which is 75 apiece. With the set, it's 150, and I don't think you should be afraid to overstack this if you really need HP. What was next? What was the Jin Harpia? Harpia, yeah. Jin Harpia is 50 HP also. But I think for the purpose of low cap, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 even, you might have to actually use full-blown whom's. I know, it's so weird. Full-blown whom's, like full whom's, nothing but whom's. You'll be AP cap, you have the HP. It's weird. It is weird. Alright, let's see, are we done? Yep, I think we're done for tonight, guys. I think we're done for tonight. It's about 10:30, oh, not 10:30, 10:15 in the evening where I'm at. Yeah, I think I'll just dip. Tomorrow will be the Orcs video, and I'm thinking about, if I stream tomorrow, I'm thinking about streaming during the day, just so I'm kind of fresh onto the ball. And I don't know, tell me which grind spot would you guys like to see? Like, either right now or in any of my comments onto the previous video. How do I link my YouTube channel to Discord? Okay, everybody listen. Go over to the Discord, and there is settings, like the user settings thing. Over there, into user settings, you're gonna see my account and connections. Down below is connections, and over there you integrate the active YouTube channel that you have currently for this membership. And it might not be instant, so you might have to wait a bit. So perhaps restart Discord once or twice, because it's buggy with YouTube. It's instantaneous with Twitch, but yeah. Alright, team, so I'll leave you guys be. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's stream, even though it was a very short one. I do these almost every evening. If there is a daily exception, it's always announced, like tomorrow. So yeah, team, thanks so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, I need to go rest a bit. I think I'll watch some anime or something. We'll see. We'll see. I'm looking for something. I'm looking to watch some anime. I'm not sure. I've never watched Goblin Slayer. Maybe I'll finish Goblin Slayer after 5 minutes in season 1 or whatever. We'll see. Love you guys. Thanks so much. Gino, all of you, Theodore, thank you too. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, keep an eye for the YouTube stuff. They're great. They're great.